How you doing? I found this. Murano. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Travis, and my wife Stacy and I, we go to garage sales, rummage sales, yard sales, and we look for undervalued items to flip for a profit on eBay. So we just got to this rummage sale, and in the ad it said that if you wanted to come like an hour earlier before the sale really started, you could pay $5 a person to get in. So between Stacy and I, it's $10. So this is the first time that we've seen this at a rummage sale where they charge you to come a little bit early. Have you guys been seeing that out there? Have you been to rummage sales where they charge a little bit more money for you to get in earlier than everybody else? When we were waiting in line to get into the rummage sale, one of the people running the event came out and said, so this year, the way we did it is we looked everything up on eBay and priced it just a little bit less. So we were like, oh great. So we had pretty low expectations, but luckily it ended up being worth it and we found some great stuff. So I'm just gonna let the footage roll, and like I always say, if you guys do see something that maybe I missed or something that has some value, please leave a comment down below so we can all learn together.
Had my eye on that one. On the tree, yeah.
I was hoping it was an older version.
Yeah.
The trees now.
With the bubble lights?
So around this table, I just see some nostalgia, coming my way with this Ghostbusters Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It is older. It does have some, Sharpie on the bottom, some initials. But when I comped it out, it just doesn't really go for that much. But Ghostbusters is one of my favorite movies, but it was just really cool to see.
Originally, I was from Travis.
$4. Stacy picked up this vintage Knickerbocker plush that is an Easter egg with like a rubber face. Usually Knickerbocker plush are good to pick up, but just make sure to look up any plush that has a hard face. $12.
Is that box?
No, I think that's just bags.
No, well, that's what I thought. No, not really. Yeah, Pat. She broke her collarbone. So she was a Oh, I'm sorry, I won't believe it. No, I don't want to get into it.
They got a whole set of them for you if you want.
Good morning, how are you?
Very good.
Yeah. They have your name on it. I got my own music going. Oh, Eric Clapton. I got everything on this thing. I've been sucking. Good.
Two more coming in. Okay, good. I came down in '79 to go to US. I got on a plane at Logan with my brother's army duffel bag, never seen Gainesville, and never turned back. Nope.
Hi, how are you?
Now, I can
Much
hear
better
you.
place.
I can hear you.
I didn't have your, I don't have your telephone number now.
Oh, all right, if I remember it, I'll give it to you. You look very nice. I had to call you about, I called you, emailed you about something. Are you doing the clothes?
No, I'm just yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna bring up the papers after they mess them up.
Oh, they did?
Good seeing you
Hi,
again.
good morning.
Oh my.
Very good, very good.
Very
Yeah.
good friend of your father's, my son Michael.
I got his hat.
Yeah.
So I come over to this section. They just had a ton of dolls in these bins down here. A lot of them looked older, vintage. A lot of these pieces looked, older and vintage. These dolls that this lady is kind of putting away, somebody had bought all of those dolls. So I'm not sure what kind of dolls they were, but someone just bought them all.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Cat, this is my son Michael.
Hi.
Hey, Michael, how are you?
Thanks, very good. Very good.
Sorry for the phone.
I used to work with Jim a lot. He drove the truck, told me where to go.
Over here in the Christmas section, I find this Lemax Sugar and Spice, like a little gingerbread house. I checked it out. There wasn't any pieces missing or anything, and it did work. It lit up, so that's awesome. Looking at these plates right here, they say Mikasa on it. I was thinking maybe they were Spode or some other kind of, Christmas brand that I know, but it wasn't, so I had to leave those.
I bought this one, actually, I used your eyes.
Then underneath the table, remember guys, always check underneath the tables because there's a lot of great items that you can find underneath the tables. But I find these Christmas lights here. These are the kind of lights that would go into like Christmas villages, or some of them can actually go into blow molds. It has like that hook, where it kind of like slides in and kind of stays in place. So there's a whole bunch of them here. So I was like, well, maybe I could get the whole box because I could use them in the future if I do pick up some kind of, Christmas ornaments or villages or blow molds that don't have the lights, and I can use those for the lights.
A lot of work.
So I head back over to the book section. Like usually when I first go into garage sales, I try to do like a scan of everything. I kind of try to walk around, see if I can grab anything right away. And then I'll kind of come back and kind of thoroughly go through everything. So I go back over to the puzzles, looking for new puzzles, don't really see any. And then I'm looking through the CDs. As you guys know, I try to look for CDs that I can group together if they have a bunch of them, like rock or rap. So I'm kind of thumbing through them. Wasn't really any of the same style, so I decided to pass on those. And I'm going to look through the books again, and as I'm looking through the books, I do see some authors that are the same. They're like these fantasy books, and they had quite a few of them. I want to say there was probably about 15 or so of the same author, so I'm going to grab those. They also had some Lord of the Rings books like in a set, and The Hobbit by itself, so I'm going to grab those as well.
Sergeant Arms here? Oh, I don't know.
Now I got rid of it. And then we got rid of it all with the contract. So luckily in New Jersey, we sold it with a lot of dirt. Picked up things a lot and then saved that. Picked up things a lot, you want to get rid of it. Look good. Have another box in here and go. Don't even know. So it's gonna happen. Your kid's gonna pick it up with it, having to sort it out.
Oh, well, that's a good report, Barb.
Do you want this? We said no. No, she get rid of it then. So at least by the time.
So as I'm looking through this table of like glassware, I do see that blue bottle. It looks kind of like a genie bottle, like a decanter. Doesn't look like it has the stopper, but I thought that was interesting, and we do actually find a different one that's a little bit smaller that actually has the stopper on it, so we do pick that up. And then I find this Murano glass. It looks like a little candy dish. So I thought that was interesting. I want to comp it out, and when I do, it wasn't really going for that much, which I was kind of surprised at because usually Murano glass, goes for pretty good. But this one just in particular wasn't, and it looked like it would kind of be of a nightmare to ship, so I'm kind of glad that we didn't get it. So this is like my third time to this table. I guess you would call it like the toy table, but when I come over for the third time, sure enough on top was this Tales from the Crypt Keeper vintage toy, still brand new and sealed. They only wanted $1 for it, so definitely gonna pick this up.
How you doing? It's okay. It's Murano. I don't know. I just saw the Murano tag.
So after I'm done talking with Stacy, I leave, but Stacy sticks around and she goes through this sunglass box with all these sunglasses in it. And sure enough, man, she found some designer sunglasses. I'll show you those at the end of the video, but Stacy, man, coming through.
How much is this box?
Yep.
Let's go together.
Yeah.
9, 10, 13, 15. All kinds of odds and ends. 18, 20. Same penalty if you've been in. Whoops, we're still going. Thank you. 22. Come on in. And 5 is 30. We got there 34.
How much is this box here? The whole box?
You didn't see a price.
Mark, $2.
All right, we'll take it. This was all. This was in there.
36.
Sounds like a plan.
And
36, 37.
37.
Told them $2.
These are a quarter apiece.
4, yeah.
39. Whoops.
3, $4.
37.
37.
41. You want all these too?
41. You got change for 100?
Yep. So 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
You guys have a great day. You're welcome. Thank you.